Well, howdy do, buckaroos. This is Joe Layton from Cowboys and Indians magazine, and it is my very special pleasure today to be talking to country music songbird Lacy J. Dalton. And Lacy, I understand you recently got in the mail an overdue piece of platinum, huh?
I was so thrilled. I was so thrilled. I did a song on Willie Nelson's Half Nelson CD with, and it was amazing because there were just amazing people. Ray Charles was on that record, and George Jones, and Leon Russell, and Carlos Santana, and Julio Iglesias, and I was so proud to be on that project. It went platinum, and I had several gold records they sent me for it, but they just recently sent me the platinum record, and I'm just thrilled with it because the song that I did on there was a real special song. You would like it, Joe. I think it's a
Oh, I've
real
heard
cow.
it. I've heard
Oh,
it.
have you heard Slow Moving Outlaw? I
Yes,
think
yes.
it's really because what you do at your magazine is you kind of are bringing, uh, trying to hold on to the romance of the Old West. And that song is about how a lot of those things, a lot of that lifestyle and things are fading, and it's heartbreaking in some ways that we're losing some things that we may never be able to replace again. And I'm proud of you guys for kind of holding on to the romance of it, because it is an amazing lifestyle, and there's been sort of resurgence. I think it's quite a bit due to the magazine. I was down in Texas recently at Abilene at a songwriters thing. We have a friend named Mark Powell, and he puts on these big songwriters events. And there were four of us there, and we did a songwriters thing and raised about $100,000 for a boys' ranch
Oh,
there right outside of town. And we got to tour the boys' ranch, and it was a really cool thing. But I'm enjoying these songwriter things that we're doing. I've been up to Estes Park with him and around doing some of this songwriting stuff now, and it's I'm enjoying it so very much. It's the audience is really there to hear your words. They're really there to hear what you have to say, and it's truly my favorite kind of performing, I think, now.
well, now talking about keeping aspects of the West alive, you're still involved with the Let 'em Run Foundation, correct?
I am still, I'm the co-founder of the Let 'em Run Foundation, and I've been president since it started. I think we got our certification around 2003 or 2004. And I am so thrilled to tell you, we are a little bit different from other wild horse groups. We don't actually do boots on the ground stuff, but we do raise money for the mom and pop folks that are actually doing the real hard work on the ground. I talked to our advocate this morning, Palomino Armstrong, with a group called Chili, as in cold, Chilly, pepper.org is the name of her organization. And your folks can go there and see these horses. There's some really, really nice horses. She picked up 27, I think, this morning, but she had to leave behind probably 20 or 30 babies. And I didn't know that I would have the opportunity to be saying, even talking about this on our interview. But if anybody out there has interest, these are kind of larger horses. They're from some of the tribes up in the Northwest, a little bit bigger horse than our normal wild horses, and very nice conformation in a lot of them. And I got to see some of them this morning, but I know that she had to leave behind about 20 or 30 other babies. So if anybody out there in Cowboys and Indians land wants some babies, some baby wild, and they make really wonderful horses to ride. They have real hard feet. You know, they don't get sick very much, and they bond with people in a little bit different way than our domestics do.
Well, now, what would be the website people should go to if they want to know more about Let 'em Run?
Well, if they want to know more about Let 'em Run, we're basically fundraisers.
Right.
And I have to tell you, I'm very proud. I'm going to slip this in because I'm very proud to tell you that most charitable organizations have administrative costs that are about 30 to 60%. We at Let 'em Run have ours is at about 6%, because everybody at my organization, we're not doing it for any reason except we really think these horses are a piece of the great heritage of the American West. And we need to keep some of them around for our children and our grandchildren. So we're at 6%. We don't keep money in Let 'em Run. We immediately give it to the mom and pop groups that are boots on the ground doing this work. But if you want to contact us, go to Let 'em Run, LETEMRUN.org. And there's merchandise there. You can get Wild Horse T-shirts and bumper stickers and all kinds of stuff. That all the money goes to the wild horses.
But you can't order a horse now.
Well, if you really want a horse, you contact us. We have
okay.
We have plenty. We'll connect you up with chilipepper.org.
Okay.
He's got 20.
Now I won't be getting an Amazon box in the mail, a really big one with holes for the horse to bring. Okay.
I might do that to you.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Who better than cowboys and Indians you guys should adopt a wild horse. I mean, it'd make all the quarter horse people mad, but it would be fun to adopt a horse from one of the tribes and have it be the cowboys and Indians horse. I'm suggesting that. I'm planting a seed.
Well, that might be a good idea. I remember the first day I went to work at Cowboys and Indians, and publisher Greg Brown turned to me and said, Joe, would you mind going out into the parking lot and getting my saddle? And I thought to myself, well, I really am at Cowboys and Indians magazine. I mean, and my boss really does have a saddle out in his car. I mean, it's they're not playing cowboy here. They really are. Yeah.
There's still a lot of real cowboys left in the West. A lot of them. A lot of them aren't famous. A lot of them don't make any money. Yeah, but they know what they're doing with cattle and horses, and I respect them a great deal.
Well, now you have anniversary coming up soon for 16th Avenue, one of your first really big hits.
I'm so proud to have, really, I am so very grateful to have been the person who got to sing that song. That song is known all over the world. I'll never forget, we went to Wembley and I was over there with Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson, a lot of the Outlaws. Bobby Bear was on that tour, and Hoyt Axton. And I did my show at Wembley, and the audience was dead quiet through my whole show. And I thought, oh, they hate me. They're not digging this at all. And I got to 16th Avenue at the end of the show. They made so much noise. They stood up and made so much noise at that festival. I will never forget it. That song touched people's hearts all over the world, and it still does. I have so many people who come to me. Well, when we did that thing down in Abilene, Mark Powell said to me, he said, "You're not leaving here. I know you didn't write 16th Avenue." My friend Tom Schuyler, a fellow Pennsylvanian, wrote that song. I wish I had written it. But he said, "I know you didn't write this one, but I want you to sing it." And the crowd went crazy. People still love it, and I'm still so proud singing it for 40. I never get sick of singing it because it's just such a real good song. People still going down to Nashville, still sleeping in their cars, still getting a record deal, and maybe they have 3 hits and then the record company drops them and they have to get rid of a bus and all this equipment and go back to Ohio or wherever they came from. If they're lucky, they get to keep going and they get to have a career. 16th Avenue, the song was written about, is not even 16th Avenue anymore. They changed the name of the street to Music Row West or something. There isn't even a 6. But Pete, that didn't seem to matter with that song, Joe, because everybody thought it was about a street in their town. Like Chicago, they thought it was 16th Avenue, and New York thought it was. And people to this day will say, "Will you sing that song about 11th Street?" That's my favorite. And I know what they're talking about. So,
well, Lacy, where and when is the next place we can hear you sing?
We have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We're going to be actually near and dear to my heart. We're going to be down in Reno doing a big show for the Reno Humane Association on the 27th of this month, and then we got a Cowboy Expo out in Fallon. We got a couple days of that in September 9th and 10th. And then we got a date up in Glenbrook. I'll skip to the real exciting things. If you want to come to the Grand Ole Opry on the 21st, we're going to be singing 16th Avenue on the Grand Ole Opry. And then We're going to be out in Homestead Hall in Columbia, Tennessee at Rory Feek's place doing a show and then on the 23rd, we are at the Grand Ole Opry again, and I get to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Josie Awards, which is a big deal to me because it's the first, well, not the first, but it's the first really huge recognition I've had as an independent artist, as a writer. And I'm very grateful for that because it was I was so typecast as a hard country singer that it's been a very tough thing to make inroads into the independent Americana type music that I do now. So this is a little flag going, okay,
There
keep
you
going,
go.
kid.
There you
Keep
go.
going.
Well, now we can keep up with your comings and goings on your website, correct?
You are welcome to come, and I hope you will. My great manager, Leslie Adams, does a great job with the website, and you can get around there if you need to get something from us, an obscure song that you can't find anywhere else. Most things are available on all the basic formats, like CD Baby and Amazon and stuff like that. But if you have one that you're having trouble finding, sometimes we can help you do that, and we're happy to do it.
And that is LacyJDalton.com.
That is LacyJDalton.com or .org. You can get to us all kind of ways.
Oh, goodness gracious. Got a front door and a back door. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Lacy, you've been very generous with your time. Thank you very much, and congratulations for the platinum.
Oh, I'm having a good run right now, and I do appreciate talking to you again. It's great to see you, and that horse will be arriving in a couple of weeks.
I'll look forward to it. I'll start building a little barn in the backyard now.
Well, I'll pick out a smaller one.
That's good. That's good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Joe. Have a great day.
You too, man.